Hey there, Eli here, and today I want to talk about something that is an issue in my opinion and that has genuinely pissed me off about this league. Now, don't get me wrong, I've actually been having quite a bit of fun with this league. I think there's a lot of interesting things to do with the passive trees that otherwise haven't been possible. But take a look at this shield that I just bought for my Consecrated Path Chieftain. Pretty good, right? Not too bad. I'm thinking maybe get the passive that increases anger effect while increasing reservation cost now that I have all this extra mana pool. But I digress. Nice shield, even nicer passive tree. Take a look at this. We have 2 nodes with 6% increased strength on it. Now for a strength stacker, that's pretty important. I was pretty excited about that. And let's get right into the meat of it here. Take a look here. This is me leveling up the second node. And as you can see here, we're leveling up, and we max out. It looks to me like the first full channel that I did in the previous map took half the bar. And so in my mind, I'm like, oh, okay, so Grinding Gear thought about this, and for, 4 passive items, they're gonna make it so each full charge is exactly 50%. And so we finished the charge and it looks like it was, right? Nothing really happened here. If we slow it down, it looks like it just finished and it was right on the node. Great, we kill this stuff and we get into the next map where I find this sliver has crossed over into this other direction that I really don't want to go in. And now I get that there's a design philosophy here, right? And it's that you have to choose, I guess, which way you want to go. But in my mind, I thought that I would be able to go either direction. And so I took a step back and I said, Eli, maybe you're just an idiot and you did something wrong. So I took another item, and so let's take a look at this charge up. Now, as you can see here, I'm charging this thing up and we cross over to get that node, but now we can only choose in one of those directions. And so you can see here, we charge, we're only 84% done, but now I can only choose a node that is to the right of the node that I have there. See that? I can't go to that bottom node. It's not lit up. It's not possible. So clearly this is a design decision from Grinding Gear, and I completely disagree with it. So that means not only do you have to find passives that all sync up with what you want, they also have to be in the same direction in a line, which makes it even more unlikely that you will find a passive tree that is totally efficient. I think it's difficult enough to find passive trees with the probably 3 nodes that you're looking for on it, but now they also have to be in a specific order. I mean, come on, Grinding Gear. This is dumb. This is bad game design. It's already an insane amount of permutations to get the right passive nodes on these items that are within the number of passive points you can possibly get on the item in the first place. To then also say that, yeah, you got these 2 nodes that you wanted, but they're in 2 different branches. So you can't pick both of them, even though you have enough passive points to reach them. That's dumb. I wholly disagree with that idea. And usually, I don't hard disagree with Grinding Gear on a design decision. Usually I can see the pros and cons and see why they chose to do something, but this seems lazy to me. The long and short of it is, if you're going to have a new interface like this, a new temporary interface for a league, that interface needs to convey critical information to the player. The way this interface is presented makes it look like I can go either path, and that if I have enough passive points, which I clearly do based on the interface, I clearly have another passive available to me, that by fully charging it up, I would then be able to get both of these nodes and not be locked out of one line because I chose another. Not only do I personally disagree with that design decision and think it's bad in that it's unenjoyable, when I say bad or dumb, I mean unenjoyable, it's also not conveyed to the player. It is not conveyed that if I go down this path, this other path is then locked out to me. And I apologize to any viewers of my channel that, I like to make sort of neutral or upbeat videos about mechanics and how they work, and I am still working on that for this league, but this actually got under my skin. And it's been a while since Grinding Gear has done that for me. And so I had to make this video real quick just to show it, and hopefully to warn people who might not be aware of this. I was excited for the shield. I was excited to have a 12% strength shield on top of the actual shield itself. And now I'm just disappointed. So anyway, that's my rant. Hopefully this helps somebody out there avoid the same mistake that I made. I am still working on more videos for this league, which I am still enjoying for the record, even though I'm a little annoyed right now. So that's it for this video. I'm going to get back to it. This is Eli signing off.